It's St. Patrick's Day. Bella and I are both staying good and hydrated. I'm gonna go ahead and make a little video of me cooking up one of my grandma's thing that she made for everybody pretty much her whole life. Kind of a bastardized Irish dinner, I suppose. Kind of like us. Bastardized Irish. Let's get into it. I know one way to make this. The one thing that stays constant when I make this is that there's a lot. I've made it for less fortunate people, dished it out all over the city of Toledo. When I make this, it's a lot. It always was with Grandma. Grandma had a lot of kids running around. A lot of extended family all together, all in one spot. Everybody would come get some. So get yourself 2 big heads of cabbage. Pull those poop leaves off the outside of it. The ones that nobody wants, throw those out. And throw one in a pot and boil it. You don't want to boil this till it's mush. You're just trying to make the cabbage more malleable and easy to work with. As you might have picked up on, I came from Po folk. You know, sort of still Po folk. But back then, I'm pretty sure Grandma added this to make it go further. And it's just rice mixed in with the filling. It just stretched it out. And I've always done it since. I also add some minced onion. And I shoot some salt and pepper as well. Very basic. It's the minced onion went in. Maybe Grandma would have diced an onion and threw it in there. But it didn't always happen. She didn't always have one. So, and when I tell you we was poor, I'm talking dirt poor. They gave me a hat for my 5th birthday, and then I was finally allowed to look out the window, because then the neighbors would think I was fully clothed when they saw me standing in the window with a hat on my head. That's how poor. And that's the second shot of rice I've given this. Again, Grandma never measured it either. I do that with most of the things I cook. I kind of do what feels good in the moment. But just add it till you think you're good, and we'll move on from this. All right, I got 2 bags of sauerkraut. Drain it, don't rinse it, okay? And then start adding that. I've already thrown in 1 can of tomato sauce. I have 4 or 5 sitting here. I'll get more if I need. I never know how much it's going to take, but dump in the can, fill it halfway with water, rinse it out, dump that in too. You just keep filling your pan like that. Keep making sure your dog gets a piece now and then when they really need it. All right, now once you get the head that's nice and workable, once you get it off the stove, peel your leaf off, smash your burger into a ball, lay it in one of those nice workable leaves you made, put it on the stove, wrap it up, drop a couple toothpicks in to hold it all together. Make sure you warn people about these. I've screwed up and not said anything and had people bite into a piece of wood. But there you go. Just keep doing that until they're all rolled up, till every bit of this is inside of a cabbage leaf. Don't forget to keep adding sauerkraut, chunks of cabbage, cans of tomato sauce, and making sure your little doggo gets a piece now and then. I don't think I could fit anything else in that pan if I wanted to. Although I might put another can of tomato sauce in later. But everything's in there now. It's just got to cook down for a long time. It's all got to mix together. The level of this will lower as it cooks too. Like everything. Like the planet. Like your own body. Everything's 80% water. So this will cook down. It'll give me some time to tell you a quick grandma story. All right, now I have no idea what my grandma did in her younger days for employment. She may have just raised kids, not sure. But as far back as I can remember, she owned a bar. She sold it 25 years ago. At any rate, we spent a lot of time at this club, a private sportsman club, a conservation club. It was kind of a weird name to give that place. If anything, it was more a decadence club. There was the opposite of conservation going on out there, let me tell you. Now, she owned this bar, but she rarely ever drank. I guess she had to stay sober, right? She ran a bar. Had to be someone there in control. On a rare occasion that she did drink, it got funny. One of the very few times I ever saw my grandma drinking was at a St. Patrick's Day dance at this club that we all hung out at. And she kept trying to get the band that was playing to play the song, The Fields of Athenry. She kept asking, and they kept putting her off, and they kept putting her off. Until finally, someone in the band tells her, look, lady, we don't even know this song. And she was furious. She was mad. She's telling this guy, giving him the what for. I heard her say to him, how could you take money to play a St. Patrick's Day dance and not know that song? And I finally corralled her and got her back to our seats where we were all sitting. And she was still pretty upset. And I finally asked her, I said, Grandma, why are you so mad? Are we even Irish? And her head snapped around and she said to me, are you simple? And I mean, I guess I was. All this time, you know, I just thought it was a Heinz 57, you know, a little bit of everything in there. Yeah, that was my grandma. It's starting to smell an awful lot like Grandma's house in here. Looking good. Everything's going exactly as it should. So that's cooked down considerably. It's getting close to being done. Gonna go on ahead and dip me some out after I turn it off and let it cool down a little bit. Happy St. Patrick's Day, guys. Thanks, Grandma.
And would you believe